America is not a racist country.
I would like to thank one of my subscribers, Jay Hardell Hall, for this story. Whenever I hear stories about policing and the corruption, it's like this because America has chosen to police their citizens this way. And when you allow your cops to go out and kill and write up fake police reports and lie in court, then you have opened the door for all kinds of crimes for them to commit because they're going to feel so empowered that they can do anything and get away with it. And that's it is exactly what happened in this story. New York overturns nearly 200 convictions linked to discredited police officers. So it was a total of 8 police officers just going buck wild on charging people that never should have been charged. The Manhattan District Attorney's Office has moved successfully to dismiss 188 misdemeanor convictions tied to 8 discredited New York Police Department officers. Mm-mm-mm. The convictions in question will date back to 2001, but the district attorney, Alvin Bragg, said in a statement that his office was no longer confident in them. New Yorkers must know that everyone is acting with the utmost integrity in the pursuit of equal justice under the law, Mr. Bragg said in a statement. We cannot allow unconstitutional convictions to continue to hinder the lives of New Yorkers. They could really stop a lot of this stuff from happening if they would just take that qualified immunity away. A lot of this would go away because they know at that point they could be sued. But I mean, it's good that he's doing this, but it's really not enough. This is just 200. There's probably thousands more in New York of people being convicted wrongfully by these corrupt officers that you have. The convictions which disproportionately, here it comes, y'all, here it comes, impacted young black men were uniformly dismissed in a short hearing in Manhattan criminal court on Thursday morning. This is why white officers have no business trying to patrol black people. You have way too many biases, and the history speaks for itself on why you should not be patrolling us. Anybody that got that kind of history, you shouldn't be trying to patrol anyone. Karen shouldn't even have her ass on the streets making accusations. She got a horrible reputation too, lying to get black men lynched and still on the streets trying to lie to get the cops to come and pull out a gun and send a barrage of bullets at a black man. She's still doing the mess. Mm-mm-mm. The dismissal of the convictions was a long time in the making. Last year, a group of public defenders and advocacy groups wrote letters to borough district attorneys in the city, identifying 20 different officers who had been convicted of crimes and 2 had engaged in misconduct. The crimes the officers committed range from perjury to engaging in unlawful searches to sell controlled substances. I mean, they're bigger criminals than the people they're apprehending. But in this country, they don't care about that. They don't care about that, y'all. They're fine with the cops being even bigger criminals than the people they're nabbing on the street. America is perfectly fine with it. In Manhattan alone, the prosecutor's office is reviewing some 1,100 convictions that have now been thrown out into doubt. The Brooklyn prosecutor office earlier this year said it was seeking to vacate 378 convictions, while in Queens district attorney last year attempted to throw out 60 convictions. And in the Bronx, the attorney general was seeking to throw out 250 convictions that relied on a single discredited officer's testimony. This is a disgrace. Mm-mm-mm. Advocacy groups and prosecutors may continue to review convictions tied to the work or testimony of discredited officers, may continue in the coming weeks and months. No one convicted in the 188 cases vacated today in Manhattan is currently incarcerated, though a share of those convicted were at one time. They should be able to sue, because if you're naming these officers as discredited, then people should be able to sue. A substantial number of the convicted in question were due to possession of marijuana or traffic violations. Didn't we say that before? That they tried to tag on these astronomical sentences on black men for marijuana. That is their big go to thing. And to me, if you're claiming we're such violent people, then you would not have so many marijuana convictions. The majority of the convictions are marijuana, not violent crimes. But see, these folks will lie to you and tell you that no, those are violent crimes. They're just such big liars about everything. So, anyway, these were young black men that were the most targeted. See, now you know why they want to hang around in black neighborhoods. So they can grab up as many people as possible, jail them, put up fake charges. And can you imagine how many of these cops have been promoted, gotten salary increases, all based on lies of them going out, grabbing up a bunch of innocent people, lying in court? They have profited and made a lot of money off of falsifying information against mainly black men and jailing them. They have made a killing off of that. The NYPD has a long documented history of corruption and racism in its ranks. According to reporting from the New York Times, a number of people who had their convictions vacated on Thursday might not know it. So they said they just went in court and overturned these convictions, and the people have not even been notified yet. A Harlem neighborhood organization said that it had only successfully reached one of the seven people it had attempted to contact regarding the dismissals. That's a shame. Mm-mm-mm. Mr. Bragg noted that the news could be life changing for people as they attempt to find jobs or housing or access educational opportunities without the weight of a prior criminal conviction. Well, in my opinion, since the city of New York, you are responsible for this. You should go above and beyond to make sure you contact these people the best that you can. Because, I mean, if these cops were hired and worked for the city, then you are responsible, and you should be responsible for making sure you get every last one of these folks notified that the charges were dropped. Anything less than that, then you didn't do your job. So, ladies and gentlemen, please let me know what you think about this video. I think is a disgrace, but this is policing in America. It is, because that's why you see exonerations every single day in this country, because this is how they have decided to police. And this style of policing that they do in America has ruined probably millions of lives. They ruin lives, they don't save them. But y'all, please tell me what you think about this video. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.